Since this year marks the 35th anniversary of the Legend of Zelda franchise, I thought I'd review one of the greatest video games ever made, Ocarina of Time. You know, I have fond memories playing this video game a very long time ago. In this game, Link is in a fantasy land of Hyrule. He goes on a quest to stop the evil king, Ganondorf, by traveling through time, going through dungeons, and collecting the six sages. And there's more to this video game than that. Now, for a video game that has no voice dialogue whatsoever, it tells a very interesting story about Link as he's a kid and then as an adult. And this game is very long. It'll take you over 30 hours just to beat this video game. I remember playing this game back when I was a teenager, and I had some fond memories. And I remember the length of it really stood out to me because at the time when this video game had first came out back in 1998, long video games weren't really around. They probably were, but to this extent. And not only that, this is like the first open world video game. Sure, Grand Theft Auto 3 popularized that, setting, but this video game takes place in an open world where you go through dungeons and all that. If anything, I think why people love this game so much is because of the story. You see, Link has to stop not just Ganondorf, like I mentioned not too long ago, but he just have to save Zelda. And this video game has some amazing music. The visuals at the time were great. The mechanics of the fighting were awesome. And this gameplay is some of the best I've seen at the time when this video game had came out. If you somehow missed this amazing video game back in the late 90s, I say check it out, especially if you are a Zelda fan. I've talked to people over the years and they absolutely love this game despite how old it is. And not only that, but when you do side quests, it actually means something. Maybe not to the overall story, but it gives you extra to do. You can ride on horseback in this video game, go on adventures for side characters, even go through the flow of time. You see, what Link has is an ocarina. He can play melodies on it. And if you're very creative, you can create some great songs yourself using this ocarina. Now, one thing I will say is that the game hasn't aged that well compared to the graphics. But who cares about graphics if you can play a video game for the story and enjoy its characters, especially one that doesn't have any voiceover? Then you did an excellent job. Nintendo did a phenomenal job making another great Zelda game. They put it in the 3D world, and it ended up becoming one of the greatest video games to ever been released. I'm giving this video game a 9 out of 10. The legacy this video game has left over 2 decades later still being felt today. When it was ported to the Nintendo GameCube, that's how I found out about this game. Yeah, I knew about it years prior, but I never played it until it came out on the GameCube. And it's not just that though, this video game also won Game of the Year award. It was recognized and praised for being re-released. And it is a video game that die-hard Zelda fans will just absolutely enjoy even today. Especially for people out there that's never played this video game, they'll have a great time. Sure, the game's a little outdated compared to today's standards, but it's a video game that should be experienced at least once in someone's life. And that's my review of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Okay, leave your comments down below in this section and let me know what you think about this video game. Do you agree it's one of the greatest video games ever made? And what are your memories playing this video game over the years? Alright, this is Slim Guy 172 saying, peace out.